Meta Verified for Businesses new plans are about as confusing as the healthcare system here in the US. If you're not in the US, let me tell you, it's a disaster. Either way, whether you're trying to figure out Meta Verified Instagram or Meta Verified Facebook, I'm going to break down all of it here in this video. By the end, you're going to know exactly which plan makes the most sense for you, or if none of them make the most sense for you, okay? So make sure you stay till the end so you can make that decision accurately for you and your business. And by the way, we're going to look at both Meta Verified for individuals as well as the new Meta Verified for business, where the plans actually range up to $500 a month US, okay? Now, full disclosure, I am here in the US, so as I'm recording this is what most people in the US and possibly North America should be seeing. If it looks different where you are, I'm sure they have different prices depending on where you are in the world, as well as the fact that this is rolling out in pieces, so not everyone will have access to it. But let me go through the features and do my best to explain them to you so you can make the right decision. So let's start with Meta Verified for individuals, for people, and this is for Facebook or Instagram personal profiles. And the main features that you're going to get with this is direct account support, and that includes direct access to somebody at Facebook via chat when you need support. Now, it's not like somebody's just standing by waiting to talk to you all the time. Sometimes it can take a while to get your problem resolved, but at least it's nice to be there. Also, you get that verification badge. You get extra security on your account if other people are creating accounts that impersonate yours. I have a couple of creator friends that this is well worth it to them, and they would gladly pay hundreds of dollars a month just to have people stop impersonating them and going out and scamming other people. And this is where I think it gets exciting. Coming soon is an enhanced profile where you can not only have links on your profile like you can now, but actually have images attached to it, which could be huge for converting more people to do what you want them to do with your call to action. So this type of Meta Verified account is going to be about $12 a month for Instagram or Facebook. If you do both of them together, I think they give you a discount of about 20%. However, there is a way they might end up charging you more. So let me walk through how this works to make sure you don't get charged extra every single month. One more thing to note too, because this is for individuals, it does require uploading a valid government ID. So if you don't use your real name on your Facebook or your Instagram profile, then you won't be able to get verified in this way. We'll talk about Meta Verified for Business here in just a second. So you want to do this in a browser for Facebook or Instagram, not in the mobile apps, okay? And I'll show you why here in just a second. So first you'll see a list of all the things that are going to be included. I'm going to hit next. You'll have the opportunity to sign up your profile or sign up 2 profiles for that discount like we talked about, where you can get 20% off, I believe is what they're offering to everyone if you do 2 at the same time. It says you'll be billed $11.99 per month. Now, I don't know if this is still going on when you're watching this, but when this first came out, you could sign up through the app, but they were actually charging $3 more per month. So make sure you do it through a browser, and I will link to the page to get you started. What I'm showing here is the process of going through on Instagram, but Facebook is very similar. You just follow the prompts, and they are reviewed by a person, so it may take a couple of days for your verification process to be completed, or they'll let you know if for some reason it wasn't. I haven't run into anybody that had trouble getting verified as long as they followed the guidelines. However, usually when Meta rejects something, I'm talking to you, ads, they're very vague about it. So hopefully if you don't get through the first time, they give you a very good reason and it's an easy fix. Now let's talk about Meta Verified for Business. These are newer plans and there are so many. Okay, there's 4, but it feels like a little bit excessive, right? And the plans start at around $15 a month and they go up to $500 a month. What do you get for that? Let's break that down right now. So we'll start here with the lowest plan, which, like I said, is about $14.99 a month. You get the verified badge as well as the impersonation protection, which all of the plans include. Then you get Meta Verified support. This is, again, where you can chat or email with somebody at Meta when you need help. You get the enhanced profile, which I think is actually going to evolve over time. But right now, you can actually add images to your links on your profile, which that alone I think could be very, very valuable. And then they're claiming that you're going to get search optimization here. Essentially, I think all that means is if there's more than one company or brand with the same name, the ones that are verified are going to go near or to the top of the search results. So that could be good if you have a name that's very common. Next up is the Business Plus plan, as they call it, and this is going to be $50 a month. Right now, they have introductory pricing on some of these. So you get all the stuff that you got before. But they say for Meta Verified support, you'll get issues resolved more quickly. Again, Meta being unbelievably vague about the whole thing. With Business Standard, we'll reply within 72 hours, and with Business, what do they call it? Business Plus, we'll reply within 71 hours and 59 and a half minutes. So again, they're being vague. Theoretically, it will be a faster response. The enhanced profile now comes where you can share different business addresses. So if you're a business with multiple locations, or you can showcase other profiles. And then again, you get the search optimization and then the featured account. This again is one of those weird things where it says, have the opportunity to be featured in the feed and introduce your business to new audiences. I don't know what that means exactly, or if it's going to make a difference at all. Although I will say the people who first get these new Meta verified for business accounts probably have the best chance of this actually happening. And then this is the reason that I would consider actually getting the Business Plus plan for my own business, because you can actually add external links to your reels. So if you make a lot of Facebook or Instagram reels and you get lots of reach, occasionally I'll have a reel that'll reach, 30, 40,000 people. Man, would I love to have a link inside of those reels. So that alone could easily pay for the service. All right, now if you're a small business or a solopreneur, now we're getting to the point where this may seem completely ridiculous, but let's go through these really quick. So Business Premium and Business Max, which will be $150 a month or $500 US a month. Again, they're offering this introductory pricing right now. But down below, we've got verified badge, impersonation protection, Meta verified support. You'll notice here that at this level, at Premium, you can actually request a call from an agent. Same thing with Business Max, but you can also receive active case monitoring, which basically means somebody will actually keep an eye on whether your thing has been fixed or not. So I could see how for big corporations and companies, that could be very, very valuable. Enhanced profile, you can share more business addresses, basically the higher your plan goes. Search optimization, featured account. Again, let's look at the vagueness here, okay? Back here on Business Plus, featured account. Here on Business Premium, more featured. And then here on Business Max, most featured. Oh my gosh, Meta, how will I choose between more featured and most featured? They both sound so vague and amazing at the same time. Anyway, links in Reels 4 per month and 6 per month. And then you can actually, if you have high profile employees for these bigger plans, you can have employee impersonation protection, which is kind of cool for a CEO or somebody like that. You get customized messaging chats, which you can customize your Messenger and Instagram direct chats with theme colors. Really? For only $500 a month? Thanks, Meta. I'm so excited for these new colors. I just think it's funny that they threw those in there. It seems like that's something they would have put on the $15 a month plan. And then actually you get an account review from somebody at Meta. So twice a year, you get access to an advisor who will provide guidance to improve your content strategy for your subscribed account. It does mention it's only available in certain countries down below here. As someone who has gotten to be on a call with somebody from Facebook or Meta a few times over the years, I can tell you that sometimes it's really, really valuable. And then other times you feel like you know more than the person on the other end of the line and they're just reading from the employee handbook or something, almost like Meta for Dummies. So that's just been my experience, and I've heard that from other people that have gotten to talk to people there as well. Now it could be, and I would hope for $500 a month that, or $6,000 a year, you're going to get a higher level of somebody who's really going to be able to help you out if they were really doing things right, because it's only going to be a certain type of company, right, that's going to spend $6,000 a year. Then they would even have like niche specialists. So if you were a software company, there'd be a software company advisor. And if you were a coaching brand or something like that, if you were a restaurant chain, they would actually have specific people that specialized in that. And maybe they will. Obviously, it's still evolving. Biggest thing to know about all of this too is they can take away plans and re-add them at any time. But the good news is it is month to month. So if you try it out and you don't like it, you can cancel anytime and move on with your life. They're not tempting us with annual plans with discounts or anything like that. And I really appreciate that, since this is a new service and they are still figuring out what in the world is going on. And we're trying to figure out what more featured and most featured is going to mean for actual businesses and brands. To get Meta verified for business, you're actually just going to go into Meta Business Suite, which you can get it to by going to business.facebook.com. We'll link to that in the description and show notes. And you may have to join the wait list, as you can see, for these new Meta verified business plans. I am currently on the wait list and anticipating my chance to give them money that might get me the opportunity to be, wait for it, featured, or maybe even more featured. Thank you so much for that, Meta. All right, if you found this valuable, please let me know by giving this video a like or leaving a comment. Love to hear from everyone on the channel. And you're not only supporting me, but also my two tiny superheroes at home. We've linked up to a couple of other videos on the screen right now that we believe you may also find valuable. So pick one, click, and keep learning and getting further ahead in your business.